Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
A former Bayesian crew member has been left bewildered about how the luxury superyacht could sink as it has withstood choppy seas in the Atlantic previously. When guests were celebrating the acquittal of British tech entrepreneur Mike Lynch aboard the £30 million Bayesian, the 183-foot yacht tragically sank off the coast of Italy. It had been moored offshore from Porticello, having sailed from the seaside village of Cefalù, when it was hit by a freak waterspout caused by bad weather and sank near Palermo. Investigations are underway as to why the Bayesian sank when others in the vicinity remained afloat when disaster struck just before 5 a.m. on Monday. The yacht's former chief stewardess Monica Jensen, 48, said it is a bit strange because she's crossed the Atlantic on the boat and it withstood bad weather all over. Last night, Mr. Lynch, once dubbed the British Bill Gates and worth an estimated £852 million, and his daughter Hannah, 18, who completed her A-levels this summer and has a place to read English at Oxford University, were among 6 missing and feared dead. The body of one man, thought to be an onboard chef, has been found, while specialist divers fear those unaccounted for could be in the hull of the ship after getting trapped in their cabins. And in an extraordinary twist, the tragedy comes days after Stephen Chamberlain, an ex-colleague of Mr. Lynch, who he had successfully fought the fraud case with, died after being hit by a car. Ms. Jensen worked on the Bayesian from November 2018 to October 2020 for a private owner, and said it was then sold. She was on board for 2 Caribbean seasons and cruised around Italy, Malta, Greece, and the Balearics on the yacht. She told the Telegraph, "It seems a bit strange. We have been in bad weather with it, crossed the Atlantic. It's been all over. These things definitely don't happen very often." Matthew Shank, chairman of the Maritime Search and Rescue Council, told Radio 4 This Morning, there were weather warnings out that evening for intense thunderstorms. They are still incredibly rare weather events. Given the rarity of these events, there isn't really much the captains or the crew could do to prepare for these events given how rare they are. Reports that people who were in the life raft have had to enter the life raft from the water, and that indicates to me that this emergency has happened very, very quickly. People haven't had time to enter the life raft from the vessel, they've had to enter from the water. As the yacht began to sink, a member of the crew fired a distress flare which alerted vessels nearby. Mr. Shank added, "One of the captains from the anchorage said he saw the vessel there 1 minute and then the next minute the yacht was gone and all he saw was the red flare, which indicates to me that this has been a catastrophic incident which has gone very quickly." The yacht, carrying 10 crew members and 12 passengers, had the world's tallest aluminium mast at almost 250 feet. The enormous mast could have been what caused the vessel to capsize and sink rapidly, according to an expert. It broke during the waterspout, causing the ship to sink after the weight of the mast took the hull beyond the downflooding angle, technical consultant and nautical expert Gino Suriassi told Italian website Corriere della Sera. The yacht is owned by Revtom, a company registered on the Isle of Man. Revtom's legal owner is Angela Baccarez, Mr. Lynch's wife. Emergency divers found wreckage of the vessel at a depth of 187 feet, where through the portholes they saw corpses. In June, Mr. Lynch won a 13-year legal fight and was cleared by a San Francisco court of conducting a massive fraud relating to a £8.64 billion sale of his firm, Autonomy, to U.S. company Hewlett-Packard in 2011. If found guilty, it could have landed him 25 years in a U.S. jail. To mark his freedom, Mr. Lynch had invited guests from legal firm Clifford Chance as well as his own company Invoke Capital to celebrate on the yacht trip. The father of Isla Ronald, who was part of Mr. Lynch's legal team, confirmed that the sailing trip was supposed to be a celebration of the tycoon's acquittal. But yacht sank as a fierce storm battered the area overnight on Sunday. Mr. Lynch's wife Angela Baccarez, 57, who was among the rescued, recalls the boat suddenly tilted at around 4 a.m., before glass began shattering. The superyacht had been lit up and